is the best of the best, the creme de la creme, the Reserve Ribeye Steakburgers from Rastelli. Look, Rastelli is our #1 food brand here at QVC. This is our neighborhood butcher that we trust with all of our meats. And the burgers, there's a reason we bring in their burgers as today's special values, as big deals, as today as a hot pick. So one of the best deals of the entire day with the largest burger that they bring to us, 5.33 ounces each. And it is wet aged 45 days because it is reserve. It is ribeye, which I know is Ray Rastelli's favorite steak. So you're going to get that robust flavor, that beefy flavor. And then, of course, their famous way of creating the burger so it actually plumps while it cooks from frozen. Now, you need to know that this sold out in its last airing, and that was all the way back in June, and we are just getting it now back into stock. The very first day you've seen it in the entire year of 2025. Now you can get all 12 for a sale price of $76.98, $15.40 on an easy pay, or double that without doubling the price. Not even close. In fact, you have a stock up and save of $32, 2 pennies shy, but $31.98. That comes home for an easy pay of $24.40. Auto delivery is a must on this one. 60 days for an entire year. You're looking at either 4 or 8 pounds of Ribeye Reserve steak burgers. Over 700 5-star reviews on QVC.com. Start ordering quickly. You're gonna wanna have these in your freezer. They cook from frozen. It's M83743, and Chris Mentzer is with us. Professionally trained chef, yes. And has worked with the Rastellis for many, many moons.
25 years now.
That's a lot of moons.
Side by side with Ray.
Yes.
Having a lot of fun. So, and this is something that is really special to us because this is something that we don't do often. So it is so special because we're using that 45-day aged ribeye, right? And that's what makes it so special. And that ribeye with all that flavor and that marbling, it's just something special. We can only do this, Julia, so often because what we do is we take the 9-ounce ribeye steak that we cut for QVC.
Yes.
And what we do is the smaller steaks that are 6-ounce, 7-ounce, or 8-ounce, we put into this burger. So when we're doing these ribeyes for QVC, we're actually making these burgers, right, from the steak. So this is what's in this. This is why it's so special. So here's the ribeye, right, the ribeye steak. Here's our chuck. The chuck goes in. This gives the tenderness, and this gives the actual texture. And then what we do is we add the ribeye, right, that 45-day aged ribeye that has all that beautiful marbling that gives it the incredible flavor and juiciness that you get from this burger. And it doesn't happen often, and it's unfortunate because we cut these steaks, it gets the smaller pieces go into this burger. So it's only every few months that we get to make it.
So again, this is the Reserve. So the best of the best that Ray and the Rastelli Group brings to us, but in burger form.
Yes.
So look, it's always burger season in my world, right? Whether I'm cooking it indoors, I'm cooking it outdoors, I'm cooking it in the snow outdoors, I will do it because when I want a really good burger, this is where I turn.
Yeah, and that's a good point because think about what time of season it is right now. We're coming into March, right? So we're coming into spring real soon. And when you get these burgers at home, they're going to come just like this. They're going to come vacuum sealed, right? Individually cryovac. Yeah, and this is how beautiful these burgers are, right? Now they're going to last for a year in your freezer. So we're here in March. So April, May, June, this burger might not come back till then. Right?
Oh, that's true. That's why you have to lock it in on a delivery.
So this is something you want to grab now so you have in the freezer. So when spring hits and you're starting to grill outside, that you had this really, really special burger. And the size of it. Julie, let me just show you real quick. Let me just grab this to show you.
Look at that cheese on it.
So because of our technology, our smash technology, look at the size of this burger after it's cooked compared to the one that's raw. We always talk about how it doesn't shrink.
Right.
Look at that. It does not shrink.
No, it does not. In fact, it plumps up. It
actually
kind of
plumps
steams itself.
and it gets fatter. Look how fat the burger is.
Oh, yeah.
So we actually have that beautiful fat burger. And again, traditional burgers shrink. They turn into little hockey pucks. With our burgers, you're not going to get that because of that, how we fold that meat in.
All right, let's get in on a burger here. I've been looking forward to this.
And these are for tender. I don't even have to cut
You don't have to cut that for me.
Okay, because
it does come with a seasoning packet, just FYI.
It does. It comes with a seasoning packet, and it's going to be, again, this is going to melt in your mouth.
This is how a burger is supposed to taste. You can go through a drive-thru. You can go to a restaurant. This is the Rastelli's way.
Yes.
This is Reserve. This is ribeye. If you love a good steak, this is steak. in burger form. Just a different way to enjoy it, a different way to ingest it, different way to prepare it.
Yes.
Do it on your salads like Chris is doing right here. Do it as a center of the plate if you like. Make burgers for the entire clan because you can get either 12 or 24. Now, a lot of you are picking up the auto delivery. So smart. If you've never tried these before, the first experience of enjoying these Reserve Ribeye Steak Burgers will blow your mind, and you're not gonna wanna stop. You're gonna wanna keep them coming every 60 days for an entire year. And they're really versatile. You can play with these burgers.
You really can. And this is one thing, this is coming from local farms that we've been dealing with for almost 50 years now. They're coming from the Midwest. It's a product of the USA. And what's really important to know, there's no trim in this, right? It's all steak meat, like I just showed you. And what you get when you have a burger that's all steak meat is that you get this. You get this absolute beautiful, well, look at the loose knitting on this.
Right, that's
okay?
the key.
That is the key because that's why they don't shrink on the grill. But look at that beautiful loose knit. Now this burger, if you're someone that doesn't like it medium rare and you like it medium or even medium well, this burger is going to be really, really good because of the marbling that you get in that ribeye. These are going to eat, and these are going to be buttery, and these are going to be juicy.
Buttery,
okay?
yes,
Buttery
they're
and
buttery.
Juicy. You get a little bit of a nutty flavor from that aged ribeye, which is what makes it really special, but it allows itself to be eaten a little bit more on the well side. And a lot of people are nervous because when they have a burger that might be well done, they think it's going to be tough. This is not tough.
All right, Chris,
this is going to be juicy and delicious.
what do you like on your burger?
I'm actually simple. I like a little bit of onion, a little bit of lettuce,
Okay.
and then that's kind of much. And then I don't even put cheese on it, right? So I kind of go real
cheese
basic.
on it.
I don't put cheese on it. I don't. You know why? I mean, people love the cheese, right? But the thing with cheese, and again, I'm going to show you when you put a burger on here, right? Look at this is a regular bun,
It
but look
fills the whole bun.
Look at the size of that, right? So even if you take this and you put, do you like ketchup?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put a little ketchup on here. But when
Okay.
you just do this, right? It fills the whole bun. There is
Yeah.
literally no room, right, for it's overhanging.
Yeah,
So
it is.
You really
so you're
can't.
gonna get steak in every single bite.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave one here for you if you would like to take a bite.
Oh my gosh, I do.
And then I'm gonna hold the other one up.
Okay.
After you take that bite.
All right. Do we cheers our burgers?
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm wearing a white t-shirt, so I'm gonna do a little lean if you don't
Well,
mind.
we call it the Jersey lean because these burgers are so juicy. If you don't lean, it's going to go over. It's going to drip on your shirt, right? Because it's that marbling that you're getting.
It's the best burger. This is the burger that you're paying $30 for at that steakhouse. You're sitting at the bar top, or sitting in the like at a high top there, or even just at the table, white tablecloths. You're like, you know,
Yeah.
you make a really good fillet. I bet you your burger's really good, but it's $30.
And this is a burger you're not going to find, right? You're not
Oh,
going to find
man.
at the grocery store. They do not have a 45-day aged burger, okay? You're going to find this burger maybe at the finest steakhouse. So if you want a fine steakhouse burger at home, this is the burger to go with because it is absolutely incredible. Every single bite is going to be juicy and delicious. It's going to cook perfectly, and you're going to cook this from frozen.
From frozen.
Right out of the freezer. What you want to do is this, and here we have it. If you look on the right hand
let's take a
side,
look at
let's
this.
take a look at this.
That way I can have
this is
another
what really
bite.
makes it different. So on the right side, you have the traditional burger, which is flat, it's pucked, it's smashed together. The heat actually goes around the burger. So you end up pressing it to get it cooked properly. With our burger, it's knitted and it's lightly smashed. So the heat is going through the burger. And that's what makes that actual burger plump, and that's what makes the difference. So when you put it on the grill, right, you want to cook it until you get a little bit of juice on the top.
Okay.
And when it starts getting the juice on the top, you're going to hit it with some seasoning.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then you
You're
get a
gonna
nice crust.
flip it, and then you're going to hit it with more seasoning. And see how it's plumping?
Right.
And that's because it's so loosely knitted and it's not compacted, so it actually doesn't shrink and it fills the bun up. And you get that beautiful burger.
It is so delicious.
It really is.
It is a true burger experience because it's a burger recipe, because this is your favorite steak and Ray Rastelli's favorite steak, and that is the ribeye that we love because of the marbling, because of the flavor, because of that robust beefiness.
Yes. Yeah, and this again, this is what, I mean, Ray 3 and I were talking about this
Yeah.
on Sunday. And Ray 3 was saying to me, this is his go-to, literally his go-to burger for all summer long. And again, it's because you have that beautiful chuck. There is no trim meat in this. This is actually steak.
And the chuck
then
makes it more
the chuck
tender?
gives it the tenderness, right? And it gives it some nice texture. Then you add the ribeye in, which this, again, is Ray's favorite steak. And this is how the burger was created, because of this is what Ray wanted in a steak. And all that gorgeous marbling seasoning is what's giving it that flavor and the juiciness. And it just takes the burger to the next level that you would only find at the finest steakhouses. And again, 45-day age, product Black Angus from farms that we've been dealing for 50 years.
My favorite burger. I'm a purist also. I like lettuce, tomato.
Yep.
I do like cheese. I have to have pickles.
Okay.
And ketchup and a little bit of mustard. But I can skip the mustard. I don't need it. Oh, and onions. I have to have onions.
You have to
okay.
have onions.
We have
like
updates.
You're so California.
I didn't say put avocado on it, but I don't mind it.
But because this does, here you go.
I know, because I'm dying to try this. A
Yeah.
ribeye burger, but made with reserve.
Reserve.
Reserve is like the best of the, isn't it like the top 4% of cattle?
Top 4% of all cattle is going into a burger.
Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the butteriness.
Oh.
And I didn't even put any seasoning on that, Alberti.
And it's like the best steak.
You know what it's like?
What?
The steakhouse that's near your house.
Yes. Yes. This is better.
Yeah.
This is way better than the one by my house
Oh my God.
that I go to all of the time. And I eat their burger all of the time. But this is way better.
Oh my God.
All right, you
Is
get
that
in on
delicious?
another one. Let me just remind you, you can pick up 12 of these at a sale price of $76.98. That's a $15.40 easy pay. You do get the seasoning packet with it as well. They are individually vacuum sealed and frozen, but they cook from
Yes.
frozen, so you don't have to plan ahead. Here's what's left. We started with 1,800 in the 12 count. Fewer than 600 now remain. Now, in the 24 count, 200 remain.
Wow.
And that includes auto delivery. So please lock this in on auto delivery. It's every 60 days for an entire year. You will have the best of the best burger showing up to your front door. This sold out. I have to remind you, it sold out in its last airing all the way back in June.
Yeah.
It is just now back. You haven't seen it at all this entire year. And when you pick up the 24 count, you're actually saving nearly $32. That's what we call a stock up and save.
Yes.
That's what we call a hot pick, my friends. It's M83743.
And Julia, this is also something that if you don't want to have the bun, this is like a steak. 'Cause it
Yes.
is steak, right? So my wife and I love to have this, honestly, just as a steak with veggies, potatoes, brown gravy, country gravy, but it eats like a steak.
Well, I do a bunless burger all of that time. At
Yes.
the steakhouse that Alberti was just referencing, I just do it over like bib lettuce and then everything else that I like
Yeah.
on it. And just a little carb conscious, if you will.
Right.
I want to taste the burger, really. And this is the burger that you want to taste because it's robust, it's beefy, it's buttery, it melts in your mouth, and it plumps as it cooks from frozen.
It's really special because, again, you're getting that 45-day age ribeye, and that's what's giving this beautiful juiciness. That's not coming from fat, that's coming from marbling that's in that ribeye, and that's flavor. And again, when you cook these, you're gonna put them on the grill, let the juices puddle to the top, sprinkle it. Do not press your burger. We never want to press the burger
no.
on the grill. Be patient, take your time, flip it when the juices start coming to the top, let it cook for another 2 or 3 minutes, and you're gonna get a burger just like this. Beautiful.
I mean,
fills the bun. I mean, if you look at these,
this is a burger that is dressed to impress.
It really is.
Think about your company that's coming over for those spring events
Yep.
and into summer because you need to lock this in on auto delivery. I have to remind you, just because it's in your cart doesn't mean that you own it yet. You have to check out, and our numbers are dwindling. As a hot pick, you can get the 12 count for $15.40 on an easy pay, and fewer than 400 remain. Or do the 24 count. 200 remain. That includes our auto delivery offer every 60 days for a year. It's a stock up and save of almost $32. It's M83743. And if you don't believe me, check out the reviews on QVC.com. You're going to find over 700 5-star reviews for the Reserve Ribeye Steakburgers at the biggest size that they bring us. Thanks, Chris. I know we're going to see you a little later
Yes,
too.
we will.
Gosh,
Thank
that's
you.
a good burger.
And still to come in our